Hey guys, what's up here? It's Alan, and today I'll be showing you guys how to sync any K-pop songs on Panzoid. Before you comment and say that you don't like K-pop, it's okay. It's fine to not like K-pop. You can use any choice of song that you like to sync on Panzoid. So today I'm going to show you guys how I sync K-pop on Panzoid. So I'm gonna just begin. So make sure you click on this first and click this one here. So yeah. Okay. Add object. Add text. Make the thickness 1. This is not gonna be a full intro tutorial, but instead it's gonna be teaching you how to sync on Panzoid. So put your name on. Add anti-Allen sync 4 times or 3 times, but I like it 4 times because it's much better. Okay, now time to add the swirl. Duplicate it, put this in the negative. There you go, and then add gloss and bird in the middle of the swirl, sandwich it between the swirl. Okay, so when you're browsing for a new song, make sure you give credits. Okay, make sure you give credits. Okay, it doesn't matter if you do or don't. Just give credits. Okay, just say you don't own the music rights. Okay, I don't recommend using like any remixes of K-pop songs in my opinion because it just kind of ruins the whole concept of K-pop songs. But if you really don't want to get into copyright issues or you just prefer what the remix is, just go for it, okay? Or you just want to use your own music choice, go for it. There's some plenty of good K-pop songs, you know. Just go to my playlist because there's some couple of good K-pop songs. You know, there's a couple of good K-pop songs in my playlist. You know, I have a lot to go with. Okay, so to make a song, make sure it's MP3 and make sure you download it. Okay, you know, just make sure you download it. If you know how to download it, that's good for you. Okay, so I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna use different songs, or maybe I'm just gonna use that song as well. So just give it a listen. Okay, I know it's Violeta by Eyes One. If you guys want to know, I'm just gonna look at this. Also, I forgot all the members, but I'm trying to know all the names. I know a couple of them. I can recognize some of them. Okay, but sometimes it's hard to tell. I know Wang Yong is the tallest member. She's also the youngest, but the tallest. I can tell. That's also the outfits are pretty nice. Also, they're really beautiful. I'm not lying. Okay, so I'm off topic. Okay, now it's time to sync here. Okay, I'm just going for the last drop. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for the last drop. Okay, so it's 3 minutes. So 60 seconds equals 1 minute. So that means 60 times 3 is 180. So I'm gonna go for 180. See how it looks. Just set 1 second back, and then there you go. And it's a little too close. Just do it this way. Okay. Make sure your fade in and fade out is 4, because that's usually the best one. Make sure you change the frame rate, because I usually go for 60 FPS and also change the length to whatever it is. More than 6 seconds be enough. So yeah. So and make sure your precision is 120 or above. Just don't make it too far or too close. 125 or 120 is enough. Okay, so to begin with, usually I put the sync between the swirl because it's much better to begin with. So go with a duplicate, right? Put it between the swirl. If you don't really like it, you can put it like up below. I recommend putting it below. So yeah. listen for the listen for the vocals and the drum beats the most, because K-pop is not easy to sync. But you gotta treat K-pop as EDM, any EDM genre, plus with the vocals into it. So yeah, just treat it as what you want. So I'm gonna go fast so that it doesn't take that much. So I'll go with 1 and 0.7. That's all. You're gonna seek for the beats if you want to. I will personally go for the beats if it was easier for you. I'm gonna go for the vocals as well. Beats and vocals. I would go for vocals if you really want to, but I usually go for the vocals because sometimes the beats don't align well with the vocals too accurately, so I'm gonna go for the vocals because usually the vocals are much powerful than the beats, in most K-pop songs. And then just go for whatever the vocals is. Here, so yeah, just go with this. Go between if you want to, so yeah, that's must see. So yeah. I think it's easier to go with the beats, because if you're an intro designer, you mostly go for the beats instead of the vocals, but for me, I go between half and half. Yeah. One verse and another, just sync it. Just sync it between like 2 verses, okay? That's what I did so far for syncing the vocals. I know it's gonna be hard, but just keep on practicing. Go for the beats and the vocals at the same time, so. You can use this thing, trigger half speed, so you can understand how to sync the parts, so. I think this part should be here, so. This is gonna be a hard song to sync here, so. Try it. Yeah, this part is kind of confusing, but I sing both parts, like the vocals and the beat, because yeah, just sing the parts where you can. I missed this part, so I think okay, so there you go. So see this. And I start with this. Okay, stop with this. Okay, so there you go. That's how I sync this part. So this part is harder than what you think, and it's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard to sync. Okay, so same thing as well. Just do like a half of it here, and just align wherever you can. Just align wherever you can. So yeah, and then do the same. There's a way to use to copy and paste to it. There's a thing called Control Alt and left click. Just make sure to drag it along wherever you can. So drag. Okay, make sure you press Control Alt and left click on your mouse at the same time. So Control Alt on your keyboard and left click on your mouse at the same time. Okay? You get this part, it's just boring and you want it bumpy, so I get it. You know, this song is pretty hard to sing. You know, this song is pretty hard to sing. You know, if you don't like this song, for example, I choose, you can use a different song and you can follow along with, you know, the tips and advice and also the steps I did. You can follow along with it. But I recommend, you know, just follow along if you're into like K-pop songs or you want to challenge yourself, like singing music with like vocals on the beat drop, because you know most intro designers I know don't usually sync the ones with the beat drops, except there's some rap songs that they do too, but most of them I know they just go for EDM, because EDM without vocals tends to be a lot easier and it's less hassle. But I tend to take the challenge, and also I really enjoy K-pop so much. Yeah, I do. I'm in like mostly three girl groups, and the guy groups I do listen to them, but I never get involved with them. So I'm in Twice, IZ*ONE, and G Friend fandom. There's a lot of guys in there, and yeah, you know, it's crazy, but it's pretty fun to go. So here you go. You can do that as well. If you don't like it, you can leave this off. So, you can leave this off if you want to. If you want to. If you want to make a shake, there's a way. Just make sure you put it at 4. You can configure your own shake settings if you wish to. I know some people have different shake settings as usual, so just copy and paste like the same time as always. So make sure you know your shortcuts, because it makes life a lot easier, and plus it makes the work go quicker. So this is not a professional looking sync, but it's okay. At least it's just decent, at least as possible. So you know, it's just decent at least as possible. You know, I don't recommend zooming in like too much. Just leave it like this. It's just a lot easier to deal with. And make sure, I recommend getting a larger display size and also an IPS panel on your monitor. Like the bigger it is and the higher resolution it is on the monitor or the screen, or monitor screen or a TV screen, whatever you guys call, the better the productivity work or process goes. I really like having like really big screens with higher resolution, you know, ratio. Like I recommend going for like, you know, 2K or whatever it is. You know, I really like it, but I'm using a 1080p monitor, and I do edit or design intros on 1080p. You know, it's fine, it's decent, it's the standard, you know. But I recommend in the future just invest more on like bigger stuff, bigger screens with bigger display, thin bezels and higher, you know, refresh rates and higher resolution, so that your work pops out a lot better. You know, make sure it's IPS, make sure it has really good colors, because you know, if you want to make good intros, make sure you have really good colors on the intros, or else it's not gonna look good, it's not gonna pop out nice. So yeah, here's this. This is just a normal sync, you know, this is just a normal sync. I know this is a bit, you know, shaky to me. I recommend using this if you want to. Here's some things I would configure. Test out things, you know. See if you really like it. You can also change some numbers around here. So recommend change some numbers around here. You can also do that. You can also change some numbers here if you want to. If you don't really like this, you can also do this as well. So I think it's a little too much here. Hey, it's just too much. Test out, see if it works for you. If not, try again. Try again if you see if you like it. That one is really good. I think I like this one a lot better. I think there's not enough kick to the intro, so I think the Z is way too much. Try this. I think it's soft, but it has enough kick. You can also configure whatever you want, so I would do that. You can also do this, rotate. You know, you can. I think it's way too much for Panzoid. I think it's way too much. I don't usually like sync that so much. Try this. I think this one. That's way too much in my opinion. You can also change however you want. Let's try 6. Let's try 6. I prefer the X be a little stronger than the Y actually. So try this. You can also make it a little. You can also do that as well. You can. You can also do that as well. It's just the same thing, you know. I prefer this one much better. See? You can also do that, but I recommend just leave it like some of them. Leave it. I know this is just better for 2D intros, but for 3D it's not recommended, but this is just the best I can go for. And also this is just really nice, adds enough kick, and also it's not that too shaky or too strong, just right. I really like this one much better. If you want it like just rotate like this, you can do that as well. I think it's just decent, but most intro designers said it's too soft. But if it's your style, then yeah. If your style is meant to be soft, then use soft shakes. I do too, so yeah. Every intro designer has their own sync settings, so find whatever it's best for you, but you can use my default one as well. You can configure some of the settings as well and see if you like it or not, so of course, that's your choice. Okay, now for the glow part, right? Make sure your threshold is 0. Make sure the strength is at least 1.5 or higher. Okay, so let's go do the mount. So I'm gonna do that here. I'm gonna do that, and then do the same as well. Make sure it's synced as fast as possible. So yeah, you can do that as well. So. See, and also it's on sync on par with the vocals and the beat. So of course it's okay to miss one vocal part or one beat part as long as you try and mix them up and see if it works out nice. And congrats, you do it well on intros. So yeah. You know, that's just that's just amazing, you know. Okay, take this here. That's just amazing here. I do half and half, like half vocals sync and half beat sync. I usually do that because it's just a lot better, and it also creates better sync style or sync flow, much better. See here, so try it. I'm gonna finish this up, and you know, I'm going to post the results, you know. Maybe I will, but I'm gonna keep the video as short as possible. Anyways, if you want the video to be as long, but I want to make the videos as long as possible, so of course. Okay, so once you're done, just make sure it's 0. Make sure, you know, just put it there. So yeah. Okay, time to test out the sync and see if you like it. And it also has a really good kick to it, and it's not too shaky or not too shaky, you know. I like the intros to be like this. It's not that shaky. Or you can do this. Alright, let's try the rotation and see how good it is. Also, it's pretty good. So yeah, both move and rotation shake mode are pretty good. Has enough kick to it. It's not too big. It's not too small. Just right. Make sure the sync is right. Okay. So there you go. How to sync a K-pop song or any song on Panzoid by my example. So if you really enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up and also comment down below about anything. You know, you guys can ask any questions or comments, whatever it is, about anything. If you guys enjoy this video, subscribe, like, and just, you know, have fun, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the future. See ya. Bye.